Morning, everybody. Quick replay of a game I had a day or two ago in my Thunderer. We're on Northern Lights, and that's a normal domination match. Alright, been using my Thunderer, my Conqueror, to and fro, for the 5 epochs. Not the 5 epochs mission. My apologies for the Anchorage event. Sorry, it's very early. I'm still sipping my coffee and I'm trying to wake up. So, Directive 3 of the Anchorage has damage done by main caliber guns of British, Russian, and French and American ships. Now, usually I'd be firing a lot of HE in my Thunderer. She has an insane fire chance. But as you can see, floated AP. That said, yesterday I was playing with Minnow, and I was even getting 16k HE salvos using the Thunderer. So I spawned completely on the very left of the match, very west side, not my favorite side, and decided that it probably best that I try and get a bit of a central position. Now, when Flamu isn't stat shaming people on his Twitch stream, etc., he does offer good advice on positioning, and one of the critical things that he always puts is central positioning, especially when you're in a battleship. I mean, when you're out on the flank and 1 or 2 ships on the enemy team is folded, you've got a long way to travel before you can actually get into the fray again. Holland has spotted 2 enemy Thunderers and 1 enemy Thunderer. Looks like he's going where battleships shouldn't, but looks like he's turning, and they're heading towards D. Our Kaba and a Des Moines seems to be heading down the 3 line. Yes, Kaba. A Khabarovsk. Somebody is from 5D4 is actually playing a Kaba. Last time I saw a Kaba was when Norg in my clan played a Kaba. For a long while I did think about grinding the Kaba, but the Khabarovsk has fallen so out of favor as a gunboat that I kind of skipped that idea. And as you saw from the Squan replay a few days ago, busy working the Pan-Europeans and some of the Frenchies. So this poor Yamato has got himself caught out, got himself seen. He is burning 3 fires on him. Hopefully he has at least fire prevention, so he can't get a 4th fire on him. And he takes a couple of pot shots at me, and he knocks out my front gun. It's very unpleasant. And this is the first incident where I started getting a little bit annoyed, because that poor Yamato goes down. This Yamato is now not seeing what he's doing, and now he is scraping me, and I blow my horn at him to tell him to get off me. But he is so focused on the enemy team, he's not actually realizing what he's doing. Shots out in the Wooster, but I can't turn because this idiot has me locked up here. And eventually type, get the fuck off me, Yamato. There's an enemy Wooster there, and that guy was a pain in my ass the entire match. I mean, he was really a pain in my ass. Both the enemy Yamato and Montana are behind this mountain here. I can't get shots at them. There's the Wooster again, but I don't have floaty shells. I can't shoot him. There's a Des Moines and a Salem coming in. Shots out on the Salem. And even though I'm shooting HE, if I hit him with an AP and I wasn't lucky enough to get a Citadel, it would end up being a just a overpen. I miss completely. A Des Moines takes out the Des Moines. Or 2 for 2. Points are still equal. See a nice broadside shot in the Wooster. Holland floats out our Montana. Eesh. 8k off the Wooster and a fire. I have Citadel Woosters with British HE. British HE is notoriously potent. Get a perma-fire on the Wooster. He's now got a few friends that have decided that they should be shooting at me, including Yamato. That's just taken a big chunk out of me. Sorry, Montana. The Yamato is only firing at me now. Oh, look at that. 12k salvo, including a fire with HE. So that Yamato is burning, but he is also healing up. Let's see if we're lucky enough to get shells off on him again. Another 6 hits and I managed to finish him completely. Now, something has taken a liking in me. Yeah, it is the Wooster again. Moves forward, takes a couple of pot shots at me and leaves. There's another Thunderer coming in. And if I'm lucky, my shells will reach and just slip his superstructure, possibly get a fire. Two shells hit, one sets a fire. I absolutely love the Thunderer. Now, unfortunately, the enemy team has pulled ahead here. They've got they've lost 3 versus our 5. So this match is starting to get a bit difficult. And again, I don't know what it is about this map that attracts total idiots in battleships. Look at the 9 line and look at what is sitting at the 9 line. Arguably one of the most biased, the strongest battleships in the game. Sitting at the 9 line, and there is very little that he can shoot at. I don't know anymore. Oh, there's a Smolensk that gets a Witherer, but unfortunately we lose a Des Moines. And it says enemy team has taken the lead. And people are already starting to comment about the Kremlin in the 9 line. Yeah, that's just sitting at the island there. I mean, what a waste of a fantastic ship. Let's ask if it's possibly a bot. The bot's programming just got messed up, like a player using a bot. 5 shells and a fire. Really nice hit on the Salem there. I'm at 102,000 damage halfway through the game. That's about an average match for the Thunderer. The entire match is shifted to the center here. I'm probably not as center as I should but due to the absolutely great range that the Thunderer has, I don't need to push myself any more forward. A Yamato on the one line is probably not in the correct position, but the Yamato has amazing range as well. And later in this game, you will see how bad decisions, bad playing, just, it's just, you can try as hard as you can try as hard as you want. Bad decisions by other players, even if they're being advised in chat, just you can't win it. That Smolensk takes out the Salem, brings back the score a little bit. I move a little bit more to the center so I can start shooting at this Goliath and the Montana that is trying to defend their sea cap here. 14,000 silver and a fire on the Montana. Our Smolensk gets Confederate. I've got to turn out a little bit. There's Goliath, Montana, and that damn booster. Jeez, he's a pain in my ass. We go 8k silver off the Goliath, break 2 things via incapacitations, and I set to fire. You'll notice my Thunder is very much set up for fire prevention. It puts out a fire in 32 seconds. I'm switching back to AP. Kaba and the Holland trade, and we are still down. We're still down 1 cap, and we're still down several ships. And pop a heal. The Thunder is coming in against the Des Moines. Take pot shots with AP at him. He is broadside. Our Kremlin has eventually dislodged himself from the 9 line and any shitty ideas to go down there. Our Kremlin does something useful and kills the Thunderer, which only leaves the Smolensk there for the Des Moines. I've still got a Worcester, a Goliath, and a Montana here. Montana chunks me for about 12k there. That Des Moines played phenomenally well. Rickers from ANK-A, you played very well in this match. He's moving through, and they are finally managed to cap D. Now this Goliath keeps setting me on fire. It is what Goliaths do. And there's my Confederate as I take another 11k off him. The Montana kills our Yamato. And when the second fire pops, I have to use damage control.
Problem solved, sir.
I use my repair party. Goliath goes dark. And Montana just goes dark again. Try and lob shells. Not sure it's gonna hit. Turn out, but he still takes 11,800 off me. Thunderer isn't a tanky ship like the Kremlin. It just can't. It's great for doing damage, but it's not a brawler. It's really not a brawler. There's that Goliath again, and he goes dark just before I can get to him. Turn my bow in, he overshoots. We've got a Des Moines, and the Smolensk now shooting at the Montana. Oh, 2 overpens. 457s from the Thunderer overpens. And there, Smolensk manages to get high caliber as well. He's doing a brilliant job. So we're 4-4, and we're clawing this back. Slowly clawing this back. Now, ideal, what should happen is that Des Moines should just come through. Cap C. We've still got 5 minutes left, and we should be able to deny them cap points. There's that Wooster that's been bugging me all game. There was that Wooster that was bugging me all game. So I managed to take out. Fortunately, the Goliath takes out our Smolensk. Our Smolensk has also had a phenomenal game. I type, sup, Wooster. So I realized nobody's going to cap C here. Now I better go and do that. He goes, nice shot, Thunder. And I see the Goliath. Broadside Goliath. I've got AP loaded. And smoke appears, and I realize, oh shit, that's where the DD is. There's the daring. I've got torps incoming. I know this. But there they are. Too late to do anything about it. Get the salvo off before they hit. There we go. 3 citadels, high caliber, devastating strike, and it's just a flesh wound. Damn. So 236,000 there. I also got high caliber, and I got Confederate. Between me and the Smolensk, there's only so much damage we can do. Now notice the idiocy at play here. This Kremlin is chasing the Thunderer. We're telling him to flee. The Kremlin should have stayed with the Des Moines. Des Moines has radar and can detect the daring. This Kremlin has now decided he's chasing a Thunderer. Thunderer has something like about 4-kilometer range advantage over the Kremlin. Okay, so we know where the daring is. He's in B. I typed there. This means it's on you now, bud. That Kremlin should not be chasing the Thunderer. The Kremlin doesn't have the range. The Thunderer is just going to burn him down. I was just playing a Thunderer in this match, and I was showing you, as the viewer, just how seriously easy that thing sets fires. I mean, I think I got a 63% fire chance on it. It's ridiculous. Now you're chasing it with a Kremlin. Des Moines manages to cap C for us. And if the Des Moines can just kill the daring that he knows is in B, we might have this. We might still have this. Unfortunately, they've now equaled the cap points. And it tells the Kremlin, go hide behind that island, that little island in C4 where all the CVs sit. Des Moines is really working the daring here. There's a minute 10 left in this match. It is down to the wire again. And there we lose. Thunderer kills the Kremlin. And he gets an arsonist. That means he did 60,000 in HE damage to him. Yeah, and I typed that, yeah, no one saw that coming. Daring has gone dark. If the Des Moines had managed to kill him, maybe we've had a chance, but no. If the Kremlin had followed the Des Moines through C, both of them were shooting HE at the daring. Hell, if the Kremlin was shooting AP at the daring. he would have done great. Unfortunately, the time runs out. Nothing we can do about it. After score match. And if we look at the post-stat screens here, 236,000 damage, got 3 kills, 944 coins, 7,500 XP. Second in the team, the Des Moines first. He did really, really good, Des Moines. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We'll speak soon. Take care. Cheers.